Chiara de Blasio and Dante de Blasio.
Good evening. Welcome to the party. When I first met Bill, I could tell he was smart, and I like smart. In the 22 years we have been together, his strength and compassion have inspired me every day. Bill always makes me proud, but I have never been more proud of him than I am tonight. And it's wonderful to see New Yorkers getting to know the Bill de Blasio that Chiara and Dante and I love so much. Bill is strong enough to fight for what's right, but smart enough to listen and understand the point of view of others. He will lead the city with courage and empathy and vision. I know this because I know him. The man he is, the man I love, has exactly what it takes to take on the big challenges we face. Now, I know you're all ready for the main event, and I am too. So I won't keep you waiting any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, from our family to your family, I give you the next mayor of New York City,
My fellow New Yorkers, today you spoke out loudly and clearly for a new direction for our city. United by a belief that our city should leave no New Yorker behind. We're proud of what we've accomplished on this campaign, and we're humbled by it. And let me say to all of you, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for all you've done. me be clear, our work, all of our work, is really just beginning. And we have no illusions about the task that lies ahead. Tackling inequality isn't easy. It never has been and it never will be. The challenges we face have been decades in the making. And the problems we set out to address will not be solved overnight. But make no mistake, the people of this city have chosen a progressive path. And tonight we set forth on it, together as one city. Estamos muy orgullosos de lo que hemos logrado en esta campaña. Seré claro, nuestro trabajo acaba de empezar. Los problemas de nuestra ciudad no serán fáciles de resolver. Pero una cosa es clara, la gente de esta ciudad ha elegido el camino progresista. Y esta noche empezamos a caminar juntos como una sola ciudad. To everyone who knocked on doors, made phone calls, persuaded your friends, held house parties, or even tweeted about this campaign, this victory is yours. Thank you so much for what you achieved. There are so many inspiring individuals and organizations, so many friends who made this victory possible. If I mentioned each by name, we'd be here all night. But you know who you are, and you know I wouldn't be here without you. I do want to acknowledge two close friends who guided and advised me at every turn, even when the polls didn't look so hot. Please give it up for Ambassador Patrick Gaspard and Nick Baldwin. And I want to say how grateful I am to Bill Hires and Emma Wolf and the best campaign team this city has ever seen. And a special thank you to two people who have helped me since my first run for city council here in this neighborhood, Gabrielle Fialkoff and Jim Crounce. Give them a round of applause. But the people I am most grateful to and most grateful for are standing right next to me. My partner in life, my best friend in the world. She is brilliant and every bit as compassionate as she is tough. The love of my life, Shirley McRae. And of everything I have to feel fortunate about, I am most lucky, most blessed to be the father of two extraordinary children, Chiara and Dante. They make me proud feel the deepest appreciation for generations of my family, including those no longer with us. And a special thank you to my Italian family and friends in Rome and in my grandfather's hometown of Sant'Agata dei Goti and my grandmother's hometown of Rossano. To them I say grazie a tutti. I thought we needed a little Italian flair there. Now, earlier this evening, I received a call from Joe Logan. And even though we have our differences, I know he loves this city as much as I do. And I want to say to everyone whose vote I didn't earn today, I promise that I won't stop working to earn your trust. Now, I've spoken throughout this campaign about a tale of two cities. That inequality, that feeling of a few doing very well, while so many slip further behind. That is the defining challenge of our times. Because inequality in New York is not something that only threatens those who are struggling. The stakes are so high for every New Yorker, and making sure no son or daughter of New York falls behind defines the very promise of our city. New York is the brightest embodiment of the idea behind American greatness. It doesn't matter where you were born, what you look like, what your religion is, or who you love. If you have brains and heart and guts and faith, this city, more than any other in the world, will offer you a real chance at a better life. For generations, New York has meant opportunity. That's what it has been to so many, and that's what it must be again. It's how immigrants who arrived at Ellis Island, those with nothing to their names but a few bags and high hopes, started businesses that became bedrocks of entire communities. It's how kids who have grown up poor from every borough have become CEOs and playwrights, fashion designers and architects, doctors and teachers. It's how for generations, even in the face of untold economic stress, working parents in New York knew this city had their back. They knew if they gave it all they had, this city would reward their kids with a shot, a real shot at something better. New Yorkers are strong and resilient, dedicated and big-hearted. Our greatness is not accidental, but neither is it inevitable. To maintain that greatness and to ensure that our brightest days are ahead of us, we must commit ourselves to progressive ideas that will lift us all up. The people of our city come from so many different places with so many different stories. By our nature, we are clear-eyed and realistic. Yet we stand united by a shared hope, a shared optimism, a shared faith that there's no problem bigger than our city. No adversity more powerful than the might of our collective ideas and action. New York's resilience is legendary, our toughness is unmatched, and our will is unbreakable. So I say to you tonight, the road ahead will be difficult, but it will be traveled. Progressive changes won't happen overnight, but they will happen. stand in our way, but we will overcome them. And I know this, I will never stop fighting for the city I love, the city we all love so much. And I will never forget that as mayor, I work for you. And we as New Yorkers, people whose stories wouldn't be possible anywhere else on earth, we know that we are not defined by the cold steel of our skyscrapers, but by the strength and compassion and boldness of our collective spirit. We are all at our best when every child, every parent, every New Yorker has a shot. And we reach our greatest heights when we all